Hi, and welcome back to flip number 7. This is Elizabeth, and I'm glad you're here. Thanks for watching. So, we left off with my take on exercise. You know the old saying, you never miss something till it's gone? That's my take on exercise. Since becoming ill, I don't exercise. It's hard for me to exercise, although I need to get back into doing something just to move around. But I miss exercising. I used to run and I used to ride my bike about 40 miles a week. And so now rolling on the floor is about the only exercise I get. So, but I see these, cartoon things online, and I just think they're so funny about exercise. I mean, I really know I should do it because to be healthy, but it's difficult at times. So anyway, some of these are so funny. They make me LOL. Like this one I love. Unless you fell off your treadmill and smacked your face, no one wants to hear about your workout. Oh, that's so true for me. And the one at the top, if my body is ever found dead on a jogging trail, just know I was murdered elsewhere and dumped there, because goodness knows I didn't run there. And then I went for a run but came back after 2 minutes because I forgot something. I forgot I'm out of shape and I can't run more than 2 minutes. So anyway, I think they're funny, and I think that, we all need to have humor, and we're all going through things, and, whether it's just whatever it is, chronic illness or other things, just going through life in general. And so if you don't have a sense of humor, then, what do you have? So then this day here is the last day of our creative writing class, and I'm hoping to do, if anyone's interested, I'm hoping to do a little flip through of the autobiography that we did this year, because it really was a lot of fun, and the kids had a good time, and it was a time of, creativity and self-discovery and a lot of different things. There were some 35 assignments, I think, so it was a lot of work, but they did great. And here are some of the cards that, some of my kids sent me and gave to me. And then one of my students and her mom gave me a really cute sea-themed box as a gift. And that was really sweet, because she knows that, we have the hideaway, so that's why she got it. It was very sweet of them. And then I have a mom whose son I've taught numerous times, and she gives me a plant every year. So last year she gave me an African violet that is actually still alive, surprisingly enough. And so anyhow, so she got me this beautiful plant, and they both sit on my windowsill in my kitchen. And so that was very sweet. And then this day here, my husband's trying to quit smoking, and I'm so proud of him. It's been 1.5 months. I tried as well with the whole vapor thing, and I don't like them. So I'm just like an all or nothing kind of gal. So if I'm gonna quit smoking, yes, unfortunately I smoke. If I'm gonna quit, I'm just gonna quit, and that's just gonna be the end of it. So, but I am proud of him, because this was back in March, and now we're in June, and he still hasn't smoked. So I'm very proud of him. And then we went to Hobby Lobby while we were out. We didn't go to the Keys this weekend, so we ran some errands. And we went to Hobby Lobby, and you know my feeling on Hobby Lobby. So anyhow, one of these days I am going to stop going. And so we were there, for a while, and all I got was a silly pencil sharpener that ended up not even working anyway. It was the most ridiculous thing. That's $1.50 I'm never going to get back. And then we had, a late lunch while we were out, so that was fun. And then this weekend, or Sunday and Monday, it's all a big blur, because I had a migraine again, and I just have to grin and bear it. That's about all I can do. Try to sleep it off. I don't know. So anyway, that's that. And then this day here, I was working on a junk journal for a very dear friend of mine. I had made her a junk journal, a vintage junk journal, last year. I got it last school year, this past year. And she liked it so much, she asked me to make one for her sister, and her sister has lupus. So these are the papers I chose. It's from Kirby Teasdale. I really love them. They're so pretty. And some of the stamps I used. And the butterfly is the symbol for lupus, so I thought that that was appropriate. And then here is the washi tape that I used, and I put pretty black doilies in for tuck spots and little things. And then in the tuck spots, my girlfriend said that, that her sister would like to have little prayer cards or just, little, things like that, just positive, cards. And so I put some old hymns, old hymn cards, and just some little praise and prayer cards for her. So that was that. And then this is the beginning of April, and usually I don't do cover sheets, I don't think, for my new months that I start, but I started doing this because Felicia, Mouse Potato Designs here on YouTube, and the head of the Fobonichi Journalers group on Facebook, she has started doing like daily prompts and different things like that, and we also have weekly prompts. So, and it's, you can do it or you don't have to do it. It's not something that, is required. I mean, there aren't any rules, saying what you have to put in your own diary. So, but she does put those out there, and so sometimes I do them, sometimes I don't. But anyway, so I decided to do just a little cover sheet, and these are some doodled flowers that I had done earlier and stuck them on there. And then here she was, gracious enough to send us a file that had, all the daily prompts in it. And so, like what's your favorite thing to wear, the last place you went shopping, different things like that. So if you have days, where you just don't feel like writing about your day, or, whatever the case is, you can look on here and do different things, and you can journal it, draw it, or photograph it. It doesn't matter. And like I said, you can do it or you don't have to do it. It's, whatever you want to do, really. And then so this day I did use the prompt, and it was favorite thing to wear, and that's my Taylor purple house dress. And right at this moment, my teal one is in the laundry, and I'm wearing my purple one. I wear house dresses most of the day, and just about every day, because I'm home most of the time. I don't drive very much, and so I like to be comfortable, and so that's what I wear. And then this is also something that is one of my favorite things to wear, which is a bracelet from the Love Collection by Cartier. My husband had bought it for me a few years ago, and I love it, and I have it on right now. So I can't wear it. I wear it during the daytime. I can't wear it because, oddly enough, I'm allergic to gold. And I thought that this would be good to wear because it's rose gold, so it has other things in it just than gold. I'm not necessarily allergic to the gold part of it. I'm allergic to the nickel that is in gold. So anyway, that's that. My favorite things to wear. And projects, the things that I was working on, doodling flowers, working on my Big Handsome's love letter journal, working on the lupus junk journal gift that I was making. I made a Fedori insert, which didn't go anywhere. I don't even know why I did it. I guess just to see if I could. And then I'm glad to be crafting again because I, haven't been feeling well. So, and then this day, it was just something about my Big Handsome, that I'm a proud wife to a wonderful husband. And, obviously you've seen throughout, if you've been watching my flip throughs, my Big Handsome is just about everything to me, him and my gems. So he's my lover, my best friend, he's my hero, and he's such an inspiration to me and our gems. Oh, even though it should say my gems, our gems and me. Anyway. But yeah, so you'll see I write a lot about my Big Handsome and about my gems. And then we went to, this was the last place I went shopping. And so we went last weekend to Home Goods. It's one of my husband's favorite stores. He loves to go shopping. Me, not so much. If I go out shopping, I have something specific in mind. I go to the store, I get it, and I leave as soon as possible to come home. So that's how I shop. Anyway, he loves to just wander around and look at everything and touch everything and pick everything up. And but anyway, but we did have fun because we were all together. I think, I don't, the Beauty King wasn't with us, but our son was with us. So we all just went out and ran some errands on this day, not on Thursday, but the last time we went shopping. And we also went to Hobby Lobby for quite possibly the last time. Y'all know how I feel about Hobby Lobby. And this time I'll try to make this story short, but I wanted to find a plant holder, to put my plants in that I had received from my student's mom. And I wanted something pretty. So, we walked in the store and just about right away I saw these, they look like terracotta pots with the saucers on the bottom. And so I just thought they were so pretty. They look like, they weren't terracotta, but they look like that, like your traditional old, pot for a plant. And but they were glass, and so they were really pretty. And so I go to pick one off the shelf, and I would assume, like any normal person, you would just pick it up off the shelf, thinking that the saucer, I guess, was attached somehow. And so anyhow, I took it off the shelf from I picked it up from the top of the pot, and the little thing on the bottom came crashing to the floor, all over my foot, shattered all over my foot. I didn't realize I had even been cut in two places on my foot until a few aisles later when I felt my foot stinging, and I was like, oh my goodness, are you serious? So yeah, cut myself in two places. I screamed. I'm sure I shouted something that wasn't very nice. I scared the crap out of not only myself, but my poor son was like, oh my gosh, Mom, could you be any more embarrassing? When the thing shattered to the ground, of course, everyone around me started, was looking at me, whatever. And so anyway, so I told him, I said, go get the gal, over there and ask her to come here. So one of the workers came, and then I was looking on the shelf as she's sweeping it up. Of course, she apologized profusely and all that. But, I'm looking on the shelf and I'm thinking, I see 4 different pots there. Only 3 of them had the little saucer on the bottom. So obviously, and apparently, I was not the only person to come and take it off the shelf to have the saucer go crashing to the floor and shatter all over a person's foot. Now, you would think that Hobby Lobby would, I don't know, attach the bottom or put a sign or something, because obviously, including myself, 3 people had done this. So there was one left on the shelf that still had the saucer on the bottom. Anyway, last time I'll go to Hobby Lobby probably. But even though I, didn't have a great experience in Hobby Lobby, I was happy that day because I was sharing the day with my big handsome and my sunshine, and we were just out having fun. So I think I'm going to, stop there. And again, I thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the next flip.